Yesterday we talked about the quarterback, the lagging defense. Well, today we gave the Pro Bowl quarterback a rest, and the defense got its act together. It's good. Good for the team and good for the market. Most importantly, though, that's something I've neglected to talk about, but is super important, and I've been skeptical. That's why I didn't really want to bring it up. I kind of wanted to see how it developed, but the mortality rate. So there's been this massive spike in cases. Cases have gotten out of control to record levels, but we haven't seen the death rate pick up. And I've kind of been thinking, well, the death rate has to pick up because more people are getting the cases. Well, Donald Trump has been saying every day, the mortality rate's going down, the mortality rate's going down. We're testing at record levels, which is true. We've done over 40 million tests, which is by far more than any other country. It is an absurd amount in this country, 40 million tests. And the death rate is barely ticking up. So it's pretty clear to say, if this holds for the next couple of days, coronavirus might just be less deadly than we thought, which is a fascinating statistic. So I'm not ready to cling to that yet, but if it ends up being true, then that's a good thing for the markets, that's a good thing for society, that's a good thing for the world. Not only that, but we saw this morning, Gilead confirmed that their remdesivir drug has a pretty profound effect on people in the ICUs. 62% more likely to survive. That's essentially cutting the death rate from where it would be in half. So not only might the death rate be lower once we actually expand testing and know everyone who's got the virus, but we've got now a drug that can help the people who might die survive. So maybe we're coming to a phase where coronavirus might be rampant, it might be all over the place, similar to how the flu is and how the cold is, but it might not be as bad of a virus as we once thought. Understandably, is what it is. But this is a good sign for the market. Let's see how things develop over the weekend. Make sure that there's no spike in deaths. Nothing blindsides us like that. And if the death rate ends up being less than we thought it is, well, maybe it's a scary virus. No taking away from that. But maybe things are going to start opening up, and that's going to be good for the market. So we're still seeing how things develop. We're still somewhat cautious. But this defensive rotation that we needed to see happen between mega cap tech and the banks and everything else that was down here, that bubble, it seems like that bubble is starting to burst, and this is a good bubble burst. The S&P equal weight, so if you take all the equal weight stocks, they were all the same weighting, versus the 1.5 trillion Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, all those, they're all the same. If the S&P equal weight starts to outperform the S&P cap weight, which is all the stocks weighted for their accurate valuation, then we're starting to see those laggards start to perform. That's a change in sentiment, a defensive rotation, and that area, the laggards, is going to present some short to medium opportunity, and I do think that there's some good value there. If you want to buy underpriced, there's a lot of a good value in that area, in the bank area, in the GM area, so I would take a look there. So let's see how things develop, but this could be the start of a new trend going back to the long-term bull run. And I'm optimistic if everything holds out. So we'll see what happens over the weekend, and see you on Monday.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace.